A big thanks to all of my Patreon supporters, and a big thanks to all of these donators of $5 or more. Brian D0313, Dead Zergling, Radio Raptor, and Vlad Tepish 3176. You all helped make these episodes possible. Howdy, Insufferable Gaming fans. Your old pal Rosser here, back with some more Dracula's Shadow. Well, I've got enough hearts to get this whip. Let's get a whip. Purchase a fire whip? Yes, sir. I would love to do that. And there's our fire whip. Now, in the original Castlevania 2, this fire whip could be bolstered with the power of a ring. Doesn't look like that's the case here, but that's okay. I'm just happy to have it. So, that being done, we'll save. You may notice that I am also only 100 XP off from my next level. That's because I have in fact been grinding. And I bought a clove of garlic, just in case I needed one. So I could have had my whip a little bit sooner, but I didn't. I talked to some of the people in the town, and they have said that in the graveyard, I might be able to find a holy flame. He said something else, but I can't remember what it was, so it must not have been very important. Oh, and also the ferryman around here was apparently one of those Murnian folks that came by, whom the people think are so rude. So that's a little bit of backstory for this particular local ferryman. And now it's night again, so what I think will happen here is that I will save up like this, and then we should be very close to getting a boss fight, and now I can actually beat these zombies in one shot instead of two, which is very good because I had a couple of very close calls with them before, doing my grinding. But you will meet me when I, in fact, get that battle for the level up. Alright, let's switch to Igor so that I'll have the three-way shot for the fight. And it should be 2 more heart collections. There's one, and here comes the second. Yeah! Boss fight! Let's get a level up. That is the damn Reaper. And he is shooting triple fireballs at me. Okay, well, I can jump those. That's easy enough. What's the gag? What's the catch? Oh, I get it. Because the Grim Reaper was blitheringly easy in Castlevania 2, so maybe that's the joke. This Grim Reaper be a joke. He no manner of Grim Reaper at all. Hell yeah, I'm gonna get my next level for basically free. I'm cool with that. I could use another level. I mean, you guys saw how difficult that part was a minute ago. Or last episode at the end. So, there we go. Endurance is increased. And now we are back to not getting any XP from these. So, we'll just head down to the save point. Being very careful not to speak to anyone on the off chance that the dialogue crashes things. I've continued to do some tweaks, so hopefully, you know, we won't get as many crashes, knock on wood. Knocking on wood, of course, deafening the wood weirdos that live in the furniture. They're like gremlins, but pulpier, you see. So, we're going to head to the right, and we are going to try to take out this next little place. Actually, I take that back, because when I was doing some grinding, I did go to the right of the mansion during the day, and I saw a clue, but I didn't pick it up yet, so I'm looking forward to seeing what this clue is. What is this clue? I guess I'm just gonna have to go ahead and break the block. The secret treasure is hidden here. What? Like, right here? Well, I did hear something back in town about a secret flame, and there it is. Hell yeah, I love the holy flame. That's a great item. You now possess the sacred flame. And here's another thing. What does this one say? Use the power of Dracula's ring to get to Flava. Okay. I'll do just that. So, holy flame. Holy shit, that's awesome. It only uses one heart, and I'm guessing it's one of those multiple hit dealies. Well, it certainly did a number on the grubby man hand, so I'm enthusiastic about the potential for this thing. So, let's take a drink of booze to bolster us. And enter the Via of Blood. Yep, that's pretty good. Pretty good stuff right there, Bill. Bill, what happened to Steve? Steve's not here today. Steve took a vacation. Oh, man. Although, all in all, this is probably still going to be difficult enough to cause me problems. So very many problems. However, I think we can probably start making some headway. And of course, I'm going to send Sebastian in first, him being the one that has the least lost if he just happens to kind of get his ass kicked. You know, I don't want to diminish his role in this because he's been a real trooper. However, that being said, he doesn't exactly have the best of skill sets. Those bats are taking 2 hits apiece still. Well, it beats having them take... You know what? The rib's doing nothing. Let's go with eyeball. When push comes to shove, sometimes you just gotta go with eyeball. So we can head down here if we want, or we can go up and to the left. Always easier to fall down from up above, so of course we'll take the top path first, as is our prerogative, and as is our particular idiom, and as is that staircase. As is that staircase? Staircase is as staircase does, after all. Or something. I don't see anything over here worth finding. Which is unfortunate. I was hoping there'd be something cool to have for me. For free. Alas, alack, and a leg of lamb. So, it looks like there might be a secret over to the right-hand alcove. Remind me to check it on the way back in, I guess. Because I sure as hell ain't checking it right now. I've got too much going on to stop everything I'm doing. Okay. This is very odd. So I still haven't figured out how to use the item crash. I did it somehow just now. And that caused a waterfall. I just kind of mashed all the buttons at once. I don't understand it. I don't know how it works. I kind of feel like I wasted it there, but we did an item crash, so... Hey, and it gave me some turkey. All that in a turkey leg. So maybe it's slowing the enemies or something. The 3rd level crash. I use all 3 of my hearts, and it keeps giving me turkey. It also gives me experience. I have heard, and I think we can now all but confirm this, but anything that you get from an item crash that's a turkey leg will drop experience no matter where you are. So now, we invested in an oak steak. We found this guy right off the bat. I'm very happy about that. Thrilled, in fact, because it means that we went the right way first, which is very uncharacteristic, and we love to have done it. So I'm guessing that that part where I, kind of took the long way around means that now we go back there, and it is up here and to the right, and then we'll head down the stairs, and with any luck that will lead us to the next orb. What is the next orb? Well, the people in town were talking about a chalice, and I, have all of the traditional Dracula body parts from Castlevania 2, so perhaps the chalice is on the menu today. I don't know what else we'd have to work with. I don't. But we've got another mansion here, so, this is an interesting area. We just kind of find ourselves in a little outlet here. Huh. Very odd. It's kind of a dead end. Okay. Which way from here? Did I come from here? I did not. This is the way to go. And I saw that orb down there, so... Ah! The orb, it missed me. It missed me, and now it gotta kiss me. Except I don't want to get kissed by a fire orb, because that would burn, burn, burn. This is not helping. Okay. This could help. Let's go down here. And let's just kind of loop back around and see if we can figure out what is the haps. Beeps. Oh. Well, I had to take a shot eventually. Not the good kind of shot like you like is made out of rum, or whiskey, or vodka. Gin? Tequila? And now we're getting into spotty territory. I can stand gin if I have to. Tequila, not a huge fan. But I'm sure you didn't come here to listen to my drink recommendations. You came to see Castlevania. And Castlevania-ing we shall go. There's an orb. There's an orby, buddy. What you gonna do when the Hulkster runs wild on you? You now possess Dracula's goblet. Alright, now we have something that we can drink out of in a pinch. So here's the question, do I need to keep a lookout for any of this crap? Doesn't look like it, so that was a very straightforward area as far as I know. So what I will do now is I will try to hack it on back to town, and I will meet you when I get there. So, we'll be right back. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. I actually made it out of there without losing all my lives. Which would be amazingly good news if there was a church in this town where I could refill my hit points, but alas, there is not. No such thing. Sorry, you get nothing, thank you for playing. However, we have managed to get to the save point again. Without a major crash. I'm thrilled. Yeah, I know the fire whip will increase my power. I wasn't born yesterday. So now we have a ring and a goblet, and that's pretty much all we got going for us. So, from what I understand, you can make this ferryman go a different place with either the ring or the goblet. I'm not sure which. Let's head west. And there we go. Okay. See, I was worried for a minute there that we'd go this whole time without ever getting a crash. But we got it. But it was a very long way to go, so Let's just start things back up here. Good, 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 good. And we will move on from here. Okay. We good, we good. Let's try equipping that ring again, I guess. Here's hoping that'll do the trick. Fire Whip, blazing the way forward. Let's head west. Follow me. Okay, I'll follow you. By follow, I mean ride in your boat. Because it's kind of going whether I want to go with you or not. Alright, that brought us to... I think this is another new place. Kind of hard to tell. Because I've been to so few of these new places. Oh, right. We want an eyeball. Just on the off chance that we could find some clues. Now, we're not getting any XP here, so... That's the down... Hey, there's a person. Have I talked to you before? What a horrible night to have a curse. Oh. With your magic potion will destroy the wall. Okay, so this is actually where I came from. So we did not go somewhere new with the boat person. Which we're going to need if we want to make progress, I think. Or we could do something with this chalice way back over on the other side of the planet, but I want to cover all my bases first, you know? Try this again. You are ready to enter Dracula's land. Alright. I knew that ring had something to do with opening the way forward, because there was a clue that was like, use the ring to get farther in the game. But it took a long time to get there, and now we're on 2-hit skeletons with an eternal marshes. And also it's very hard to tell just what exactly is solid ground. That is a damn poisonous swamp. I didn't want to fall down in here. Well, I'm here now, so I might as well make the best of it. Didn't bring any laurels. I don't think. Nope, sure didn't. I still don't have a golden knife, so that's a concern. And I can't actually make the jump over there, so I can't get up there yet, as far as I know. But we are taking a lot of hits without dying outright, so I have a feeling that I'm at about the right level for this part of the game, so that's cool. Spikes? How novel. You don't usually see spikes in a game. A video game. Of all things. Very rare. Okay. You get the fire. Oh. It's incredibly difficult to tell what is, like, solid ground. And that was not solid ground. That was, in fact, some kind of damn water. So what the hell am I supposed to do here? Yep. Kinda should have seen that coming. Let's be honest. Love this holy flame. It does pretty much what it did in Castlevania 2, but without being ridiculously overpowered. Which it was in regular Castlevania 2. I mean, you guys all saw it before. You know that it was great, but it was a bit much. Hey, we got new music. It's alright. Now, since we've set a precedent with the holy water, I'm wondering if I can get up there if I use some. Doesn't seem like that's the case. Oh well. So we can head down or we can head right. Heading down may find us a save point. It has done so in the past. Looks like that's the way we're supposed to go, so naturally, being gamers, we'll go right first. With these weird background-looking floors. Hey, it's a town! Hell yeah! I love finding new towns, repeatedly, in the space of a video. It's the best. It really is. Okay. So what do you have to say, m'lady? The graveyard is full of monsters. Probably full of bones, too. Left for Flavorland. Right for Flavorland. Left for the evil marsh. Stan Marsh. He's gone batshit. Dracula's book is the symbol of evil. Oh yeah, there is a book, isn't there? Well, I don't have that yet. Look for a treasure at Flavor Mansion. Okay. Get out! No. You get out. Want to buy golden knife? Yes. I can't afford it. I would love to have it. We were just talking about how having a golden knife would improve my life. Spirits fly on Melissa Lake. Well, beats having to swim. What else we got? Melissa's cross was lost in the time. So we got Melissa Lake and we got a Melissa cross. Monsters invaded the surrounding country. Yeah, they'll do that. Those monsters sure will. It's what they do. It's what they're known for. Want to buy light? Okay, so I read about this in the instructions. Apparently, there's a whip that's even better than the flame whip, and it's the light whip. But that's going to cost 250 hearts. So we will probably wind up having to grind for it, all things considered. Sunset Town has been cursed. Is this Sunset Town? It looks a little sunsetty. Mr. Dracula's riddle are at places, we know this. The Flavor Mansion is the symbol of Flavor Evil Book. Okay. Clues to Dracula's riddle are in a place. Okay. Yeah, we know that we look out for clues. The Sacred Cross has special powers. Yeah. Special powers. Not like those mundane powers you see from time to time that are just stinking up the place with their crass mundanity. Aww. And we got another crash. Crass, crash, crass, crash. Similar words mean completely different things, but we are now back up. Okay. I said we're now back up. Well, we know how many hearts we need. We need roughly 400 hearts to get everything we want here. And we've talked to all the people for the, frankly, non-clues. They didn't really tell us anything that we wouldn't have found out just by continuing on, so continue on we shall. Yeah, this part of the song I'm familiar with. Then after that, it kind of goes off the rail. Hello. It's like a weird remix of that one song. The cross will free Melissa's soul. I'll bet it will. Yeah, town of Melissa knows what's up. Now, does that mean that they'll give me better clues if I find the cross? One can hope. One can dream. Might as well keep going for now, because I'm sure that the game will crash again, or I'll hit a brick wall, so let's just see what's over here before we end the episode. Who knows, we might find something great. Oh, like for instance, we found out that that is background. Yeah, okay, I recognize the song now. Subtle though it was. Now we're in a parallaxing wine cellar full of eyeballs. Never thought I'd say those words in that order consecutively. That's really weird. I think the first time I heard this particular song was in, was it Circle of the Moon for Game Boy Advance? During the Waterway segment. Hey, hey, mansion. Do we go in the mansion? Do we see what lies beyond? So many questions. So this is probably where we find the Melissa Cross. And that skeleton has taken 4 damn hits, standard. So I'm going to grab this precept, for that is what it truly be. We found the 7th, or presage, excuse me. Presage, precept, whatever. Off, puke. What does it say? Does it help? The one who possesses the relic's cross key will fly on the lake. So all that stuff about a water walking potion was completely useless. Good to know. Let's get out of here. Let's continue to go right, and I'm guessing we're going to find the lake. We're certainly finding Fishman. Fishmen. Fishmani. Not to be confused with Fishmanus, whom, I'm told, is a distant relationship to Robomanus, the boss from Battletoads. You see how I'm connecting these games that have nothing to do with each other? That is the hallmark of a desperate entertainer who knows not what the hell they're doing. But I live up to it and I own it. Oh yeah, and there was a southern route back where we came from as well. A cold wind is blowing you away, you can't go further. Okay, so that's probably where we need all the stuff. But yeah, farther to the west, there was a place where I could have gone south, I think? But I didn't explore the whole region. Demon Clouds Land? 4 hits per skeleton land. Things are getting dicey. If I game over here, I'm going to hit up the last candle. And I'm going to do a more further exploration of where I've come from. Naturally, including that other mansion, and, you know, after getting the Light Whip and the Golden Dagger. Now, when it comes to the Holy Flame versus the Golden Dagger, they're both really good, frankly. Although, in this case, the Golden Dagger might be a little more powerful. Because I don't think the Holy Flame does quite as much damage as my Flame Whip. And that's unfortunate. Very unfortunate, but not to be unexpected, because I shouldn't be exploring these far lands at this early a time. Programmers expected me to do things in a certain order, and here I am flaunting the natural order. Like some kind of asshole. But that's okay. I have special dispensation. I have an asshole voucher. An asshole voucher. That's amazing. That's the kind of terminology you want to hear. So here we are at another town. 4 hits per zombie now, but look at the XP. And this town actually has a church. So I could refill my health if I wanted to do such a thing, and I can save. And saving is the important thing here. Well, since we made it to morning, might as well do this. And in fact, I am not going to talk to these people because I am going to save that for the next episode, because things are coming to a boil. I'm very excited about it. I can't wait to see what happens next, but we don't want to go too much at once. Well, I do, but this isn't about me. This is about showmanship, so keep them hanging. That sounds wrong, too. if it's a dick joke. You know what? Don't worry about it. Instead, just take a drink. Until next time, this is your old pal Rosser. Take a drink, and then take a drink, and then the drink takes a drink, and then take another drink, and then I'll see you later. Oh god, I can't stop! It's gone crazy! We've reached critical booze mass! Ah!